Good evening everyone. Today we are going to do an unboxing of the camera that we bought. An amateur kind of attempt, right? So we did not start a YouTube channel for monetization, for money or views or anything, but then it started off kind of a hobby, and then when we started we said, when you do it, why not do it properly? um, I know there is a long way to go. A lot of people have done a great stuff with their cameras and things and photography tricks and all that, but may not be that good to start with. So we a lot of people have this budget issue, and we are not trying to do it as a professional altogether. Right, if it's going to be a hobby, you start small and then see what you have to learn, then slowly you see, would you really keep at it? And if you think you're really good, you're enjoying it, people do like your videos, then you go ahead and invest more, and you make the best out of whatever that you're trying to shoot. So to start with, I today invested in a camera, which is an action camera. So the background is very simple. You try to shoot something. If it's a mobile phone, mobile phones in fact are a good thing. Like I use an iPhone. The iPhone gives you a great clarity. I can shoot at 4K 60 FPS resolution. But when you come to image stabilization, that also is good. But when you're riding a bike and you kind of want it to be mounted on your helmet, right? I don't know how stabilized the footage would be. Two, I am currently in Kerala, and Kerala it is not legal for you to mount anything as in mobile camera or action camera or to your helmet. So when I saw, could I mount the mobile phone to my bike's handle, and I did not kind of think it would actually be stable no matter what stand I used. Probably I did research enough, but I couldn't figure it out. I said, for daytime vlogs, an action camera is definitely needed because a lot of experts in their videos have said that the action cameras are always best when you shoot with them in the daylight. I don't know until what budget they didn't mean that, but if it is daylight, I guess action cameras are good, and when it is indoors, you shoot it with an iPhone. In fact, this I'm shooting on an iPhone right now, iPhone 13. I think it is 4K 30 FPS if I'm not wrong that I'm shooting at. So let's unbox this. So I did not invest a lot. I went for a budget camera. This is not really a GoPro or Insta360, and I wish I wanted to buy one. I seriously wish I invested in one, but it's too early for me to put in that kind of money, because once you start, this thing is like you're at a certain age or you're doing something and you think, should I be doing this, should I not be doing this? Then I read it multiple times, and people said, you better try and fail, rather don't think I should have tried. And I think I'm already late in my life to try this. So I said, let's take a shot at it, and whatever I could afford today, rather I would try and fail, but it cannot be a costly fail, right? So I bought something. This costed me about 7,000 rupees. This is a Digitech camera. I will show you. Let's go ahead and unbox it, then you would be able to understand what I'm saying. So this one, as it said, they launched it recently. It comes with a 5K resolution. 5K at 30 FPS is what they say. I seriously don't know if it would actually give you a 5K resolution, but at 7K I don't have much of an expectation. Even if it is at a 4K 30 FPS, I think I would still be very happy. There's the little guy, Digitech GoCAM DAC-002. That's what I got. This one I got it for 7,000 rupees in Amazon, and I think they did a decent job. I ordered it yesterday and they delivered it. Not yesterday, I ordered it day before evening and they delivered it today. And this one, I don't know if I made a right decision. It said you need a U3, I don't know, the first time, so please forgive me. I'm sure if you are a fresher, you would also do a lot of research, but I was kind of excited, so I ordered this. This is a U3 micro SD. U3 gives you better speed, better stuff, so when you're recording things at a higher resolution, it would be a better companion to your action camera. One thing I'm not sure, would it accommodate a micro SD or is it like a regular SD card? I mean, the times have changed, or is it the same since I have been busy with my work, right? So let's try and open it and see if this actually is what it's supposed to do. Is it doing that, or this would fit in it, or if it doesn't fit, then I would use this in a mobile phone rather buy a new memory card later. So thank you for listening patiently. Let's go on to open and see what they have to offer. Alright, so moment of truth. The 7,000 we have invested. Does it come with what we need, or are we missing anything? Actually, you know what, I'm a really impatient guy, right? So when I buy something, I want to try it, and I want to try it right now. So it's kind of I think this comes with a case. Okay, see, I don't want to kind of wait. That's a decent box. See this? That's a decent box. You actually can carry all the things with you without, oh god, getting damaged. This is how it looks. Let me show you this. Right? Let me show you this. Right? So this is the little guy, the camera by himself, with a waterproof casing. And trust me, right? When you see it, it might look huge to you. This is actually tiny. Tiny. I don't say tiny. See this? I can actually hold it with 2 fingers. See? 2 fingers. And that too, it is inside a waterproof casing. It's not even outside that. Right? It's inside the waterproof casing. And I wonder when I take it out from the waterproof casing, it would be even smaller. I don't think you would even feel that you're holding a camera in your hand. Well, awesome. And I like the finish for 7,000 bucks. I mean, I wasn't expecting much. I mean, I'm not trying to undermine what the company is giving you. There are mounts basically. So this is the mount that you have for your helmet. Then again, lock that you would have when you're mounting your camera onto a helmet stand or a handle and all that. There's an additional battery. Do you see that? An additional battery, right, man? That's great. So you get an additional battery. I guess when you run out of one battery, you get to use another one. Okay. Then there is tripod mount. There is a bolt that you can mount it to a tripod to. Okay, this is another case. You should see this. This is another case which is going to protect your camera when you are going to mount it onto a tripod or your helmet or anything. You don't have to expose your camera to, the borders and everything will be safely fastened to whatever mount that you're using it at. And then a cable to charge with. Hey, and my favorite, a bike mount. You able to see this? Yeah, this is a bike mount. Awesome, right? This is what I was waiting for. I could not mount my mobile phone and I was waiting anxiously. The cable to charge. I wonder what this cable is there. Okay. One is to charge, I think one is to transfer data. Yeah, but there are 2 cables here. Let me see this. Okay, this is data cable. This is charging, right? So you have both. Then you have straps, to fasten it, a hand or wheresoever. I think these are to secure the camera from falling. Then we have some stickers. If you want to mount your camera somewhere, you want to stick it to some kind of, the base or what do you call on a ground. I wouldn't say if it is a car's dashboard or somewhere. If you want to mount it, these are double-sided stickers which would actually hold the camera together. Then you have the user manual, and of course, I don't know how many of you read user manuals, but basically, I kind of am very impatient, right? So I am very impatient. What I do is I kind of go dig into the thing basically and see how I can learn, right? So let me kind of open it and see what we have, right? Bear with me here. So I'm opening the case. So it opens up like this. So I guess, right. There you go. I'm opening it. Now you get the camera out. See this little gap? How awesome is that? I mean, I'm in love with this, okay? This is like, I don't know, what would I say? What would I compare it with? This is like really small, okay? Really small. Like I'm holding it like this. Right? It's like I'm holding 2 bars of Perk chocolate, right? So there are multiple ports. You have a HDMI cable, micro HDMI, and then you have a USB-C, right? The one which you use for OnePlus and all that things, I guess. Then you okay, thank God, I bought the right SD card. It's a micro SD card. I think it would fit in right here. And I guess let's turn it on and see how it works, right? Pressing the button. There is a button on top. Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. Just a minute. Do I look okay in this? What do you say? This is at, oh okay. I'm sorry. I have not removed the sticker on top of the camera. Just give me a minute. Let me move that out of the way. Okay. Just hold on. The thing is actually okay. Now that's out of the way. Now let's see. Hope you're able to see this. There you go. There it is, right? Let me see. Okay. I mean, honestly speaking, this is pretty good. This is pretty, really good. I'll tell you, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm not expected this to be so clear. I don't know if the video is capturing it properly, but when I'm looking at it in the real time here, this is pretty neat for a 7000. If in night at this light, if it can show you that kind of footage, imagine what it can do at day. So I guess for an amateur guy like me, this would do, right? I hope I'll make better videos, and I don't want to kind of get into the entire functionality of this even before I used it, and I don't want you to kind of get bored while I'm trying to struggle or tumble my way into it. One thing is for sure, the other cameras in this price segment, what I've seen, they said those are not a touch screen enabled, right? So I just want to see if this okay, it says no HD card, so don't try to click anything. Okay, let's see. Okay, so for some reason I thought it was touch enabled, but I don't think it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but I will kind of navigate and let you know later. But when you look at it, I'm just curious, right? It said 5K, so let me see if it is 5K at all. Okay, there you go. It's a 5K at 30 fps, 4K 60, 4K 30. Okay, I'm happy, right? I'm happy. So it goes 4K 60, 4K 30, 2.7 30, and so on and so forth, HD. SD 720p at 240 fps. I think that's good enough, right? I'm happy. I'm okay, right? I'm okay. So I wouldn't expect anything much for this price, right? And I am not saying 7,000 is really low, but considering the cameras that you have in market, like a GoPro or Insta360, or you go for any, I don't know really the many names of cameras that they have in action segment, but I think GoPro is the one which is more or less like an iPhone, which keeps coming with a new version. I don't know how often they release a new version, but I've started seeing it at 8 and now they're at 11. And Insta360, then Insta Go 3, Insta whatever, that, this, that, yeah, it's too much, right? So unless and until I am kind of considering myself as a professional vlogger, and more people like you are going to see and like and comment and say, bro, you are good enough to make a video, and they say, bro, you are good enough to make a video, and they say, fine, you should try more, and I get confidence that I can actually make something really worthwhile, I would probably upgrade myself, and I'm sure I will try and get better by the time. So even this, like I said, my initial bike delivery video was also kind of not even amateurish. If there was something lesser than that, whatever that is, I think I did that. It was kind of a raw footage because I just wanted to start it. I didn't want to delay it anymore, because the more I delay it, the more it will not happen, right? So I'm doing it today, but I can't wait opening this camera. I have to open it, and I wanted to show you while I'm opening this camera. So I kind of like it. Right? I'm going to mount this on my bike, and I'll share more with you. As I move on using this, I would come up with a lot of other things which I can share with you. So if you have any questions, please do comment, right? And I will let you know what I found about that, or maybe if you ask me a question, I might be able to find it, which I may not have thought about, right? So thank you very much for watching, and next time I wouldn't keep as boring, and try to keep it as interesting as possible with a lot of material, but this has to be a kind of unboxing thingy, right? There are certain things which were bothering me. One was, will there be a case? Yes, there is a case. Would it accommodate micro SD? Yet it does accommodate some micro SD. And is it huge? No, it's not huge. It's really nice, and I think it will go into my top pocket as well, right? So it would fit, yeah. And then I think I have pretty much whatever I need, right? So I can mount it on this, what do you call this? Tripod. See? Still getting used to it, right? So bear with me. We'll be with you shortly. Okay? The new videos would require your support. Thank you very much. Take care.